Hello everyone, my name is Angel or Charlie. Um, I wanted to come on here and do a post for Trans Visibility Day. As a trans person, I feel like this is very necessary, and this is probably going to be my first long form post, but yeah, I feel like it's important. It's going to be separated into 3 sections. First, how I came to be figuring out that I was trans. Second, how I deal with being trans on a daily basis. And third, how me being trans affects my alter humanity. By the way, there's no script for this, so excuse if I stutter a bit. Okay, so I came out as trans from a very young age. I, right now, am almost 17, so I've been trans since I was 7. I know, very young. Me being trans at such a young age is really hard because I experienced a lot of backlash from my peers and even my family. I do come from a very supportive family, luckily. I even have trans family members inside of my own family, and that's really important to me because I was exposed to such wonderful things when I was young. I learned to love the world in a way that a lot of people don't really get to. And a lot of people see hatred within the community, and I see love and happiness and just all these great things that is really hard to find. I wasn't really close with my aunt, who is a trans woman, but I came to be closer with her after I found out my identity. She was a really important figure in my life. She's gone through so much hardship and struggle that it inspires me to be who I am to this day and for my future. I don't know where I would be without her love and guidance, and it really helps me anytime I'm down or dysphoric. She always enlightens me and helps me. Now, I also wanted to say that whenever I did come out at such a young age, my parents weren't understanding, and I can obviously understand that because seeing your young child saying such, not outlandish, but changing words is really hard because you've seen your kid grow up as this wonderful baby girl that you love and support and cherish dearly, and then one day she just decides, hey, this isn't who I really am. I think I'm a boy. I know that it really hurt my mom, and she was scared. Not scared of me being myself, but scared of what other people would do to me. She is still scared to this day of what people will do, what people say, how people will take my identity and use it against me. I know one thing though, I am never scared. I am always brave because I know my community and my family will always understand who I am and will always protect me. Okay, secondly, how I deal with being trans on a daily basis. I've been trans for a very long time. Well, not that long, but for me it's been most of my life. And I tend to, obviously, I struggle with my mental health, but I just remember how there is people out there who love me. And I know that it's hard whenever I get called slurs or hateful things by other people in my community. But I just always remind myself that it's not true. Nothing that they say is true. And I know in my heart who I am and who I choose to be and who I will always be. I will always be proud of who I am, and I will never feel ashamed or discouraged to be myself. Okay, lastly, how me being trans affects my ultra-human identity. I know that sounds really crazy, but they are two separate things, but they both run hand in hand in my daily life. So, obviously, I came to find that I was trans before I awakened as a ultra-human. And I wanted to say that I do still experience human dysphoria as much as I experience non-human dysphoria. I feel like that's kind of a misconception with people who are not familiar with ultra-humans, but I do still feel human, and I feel human enough to be dysphoric about my gender. Okay, that's all. I really hope this video might help some younger kids out there, or some older people, or people my age. Really, I just hope it helps people. Yeah, happy Trans Visibility Day, everyone. Please stay safe, stay reminded that you are loved and that you are cared for. No matter where you are, you will always have love, especially in this community. Thank you. Bye.